What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Daily MTG Pack Openings here on Core MTG. I got the remainder packs from the original shuffled. Betrayers of Kamigawa, sweet. Iconic Masters. If you want to know what we opened last time, you just go back and watch yesterday's upload. So now I'm going to go ahead and shut my eyes. I know you can't see me, but just trust me when I say that I'm looking away and my eyes are shut. I'm going to be shuffling them going with the theme of magic and all the shuffling that's in there. Okay, I think that's good enough. I'm going to go ahead and cut this in half, and we're going to start with this pack here. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. If you want to know, I just added 2 packs to this stack here, and yesterday's pack was a great one too. So here we go, Betrayers of Kamigawa. Awesome. And I really am shuffling and closing my eyes, so this is just all at random, believe me. And going with the theme, and this is an older pack, so we're going to go ahead and read out the commons as well. So we got Scaled Hulk. It's a 5 in a forest for a 4/4 spirit. Whenever you play a spirit or arcane spell, Scaled Hulk gets +2/+2 into the end of turn. Wow. I wonder if we'll see the return of arcane spells. Takenuma Bleeder, 2 in a swamp for a 3/3 Ogre Shaman. Wow, it's pretty strong. Whenever Takenuma Bleeder attacks or blocks, you lose 1 life. If you don't, control a demon. Wow. So that setback could, if you're playing a demon deck, maybe like in Commander, that would be actually great. This is actually a great card. I'm going to put that to the side so I have a better look at it next time. 100 Talent Strike. It's 1 planes for an arcane instant. Target creature gets +1/+0 and gains first strike into the end of turn. Which was pretty good, actually. At instant speed, for 1 planes, a target creature gets first strike and +1, which actually could be great, actually. We got Shinka Gatekeeper, 2 in a mountain for a 3/2 Ogre Warrior with great art. Whenever Shinka Gatekeeper is dealt damage, it deals damage to you. Wow. That's a bad setback there. Shimmering Glasskite, 3 in an island for a 2/3 spirit with flying. Whenever Shimmering Glasskite becomes a target of a spell or ability for the first time in a turn, counter that spell or ability. Wow, that's great. It protects itself. You know, maybe makes an opponent maybe use 2 cards instead of 1. Child of Thorns. It's 1 forest for a 1/1 spirit. Sacrifice Child of Thorns and target creature gets +1/+1 into the end of turn. Wow, that's actually pretty great. And maybe even in a spirit deck, but green in a spirit. Wow, I don't see that very often. Spirits are usually blue or white or black. But this is actually pretty good in a spirit deck. There's a lot of great commander cards in here that I'm thinking. There was 1 for an ogre, 1 for a spirit. We got Call for Blood, 4 in a swamp for an arcane instant. As an additional cost to play Call for Blood, sacrifice a creature. Wow. Target creature gets -X until the end of turn, where X is the sacrificed creature's power. Wow, so that's actually not that great because it's already costing you 5 plus an additional creature to sacrifice. Wow, that's, I mean, for 5, you can already find spells that do a great amount of damage. So yeah, it's not so great. We got Terashi's Grasp, 2 in a plains for an arcane sorcery. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. You gain life equal to the converted mana cost. So if you're playing in a life matters deck, I mean, that can be pretty great. Crack the Earth. For a mountain, an arcane sorcery, each player sacrifices a permanent. Wow, that's actually pretty good. Considering that you don't have very much value permanents out in the field, maybe at the beginning of the game, you know, maybe you don't have anything You might have to sacrifice a land though. Floodbringer, 1 and a island for a 1/2 Moonfolk Wizard with flying. And it has an ability, you pay 2 and return a land you control to its owner's hand. 2 to cause an effect to tap target land. Wow, that's a lot. You pay 2 and you return a land. Where if you have a deck that bouncing lands actually matters, and this would actually be considerable, but I can't think of anything at the moment. Petalmain Baku for 1 in a forest for a 1/2 spirit. Whenever you play a spirit or arcane spell, you may put a key counter on Petalmain Baku. And has another ability, when you pay 1 and remove X key counters from Petalmain Baku, add X mana of any one color to your mana pool. Wow. You gotta play a spirit or an arcane spell to pump this up with those counters, but then the payoff could be great. The body is pretty good. It's a 1/2 for a 2 costing creature in a spirit deck. Wait, was that an uncommon? No, it's a last common. So we got our first uncommon, Kaijin of the Vanishing Touch for 1 and an island for a 0/3 spirit with defender. Whenever Kaijin of the Vanishing Touch blocks a creature, return that creature to its owner's hand at the end of combat. It says return it only if it's in play. Wow, that can actually be pretty good. Bouncing back a creature. And then this has Defender, which actually Defender has been making it push. It's been a lot of cards making it push for Defender. Life Spinner. It's a 3 and a forest for a 3/3 spirit. It's got an ability, you tap it, sacrifice 3 spirits, search your library for a legendary spirit card, and put it into play, then shuffle your library. Wow, that should actually be pretty good in a commander deck, Spirit Commander. Sacrifice 3, maybe 3 spirit tokens, and search for a legendary. Wow, that can be great. We got our last uncommon, Shuko. It's a 1, paying 1 colorless for an artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +1/+0, and it costs 0 to equip. Wow, pretty good actually. Doesn't pump you up, but if you have an artifacts matter, I mean that's another artifact on the field. And we got our rare, In the Web of War. It's a 3 and 2 mountains for an enchantment. Whenever a creature comes into play under your control. And I'm back. Sorry about that, everybody. I had a bit of camera issues there. So the last one was seen. At least I got to the rare before we actually got cut off. So let me read this back. It's a In the Web of War for 3 and 2 mountains for an enchantment. Whenever a creature comes into play under your control, it gets +2/+0 and gains haste until the end of turn. Awesome. It's got some flavor text here. In desperation, Kanta sent warriors to parley with the ogre Magi. No one knows whether they were slaughtered at Shinka or if they ever even reached its blood-stained walls. And it says observations of the Kami War. Wow. That's great. It's got great art too. It's kind of weird, but I mean, it's awesome. I'm thinking of lots of great decks that this can go into. Maybe hasty commander deck, something that, you know, it's aggro, very aggro, trying to push, you know, in for damage. Thank you everybody for watching. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment. Let me know what you think about Betrayers of Kamigawa and if you had your chance to play limited with it. See you next time.